nuestro expositor. Vamos a pasar con la segunda sesión de este bloque, que está a cargo de Elliot Wood, de Desarrollos de Negocios para Latinoamérica, de One Stop Connections. Él nos va a presentar la estructuración de proyectos de coordinación logística en interfaz terrestre.
Thank you, Rosa. Good afternoon, everyone. I hope everyone's well. It's a pleasure to be here and listen to everyone. I've learned a lot over the last few days. Thank you, Rosa, and also Luis. It's a pleasure to be up here. I also learned last night that Pisco Sour and myself don't go well together. So bear with me on this one. My name's Elliot Wood. I am the manager for business development. I'm based in Panama for One Stop Connections, which is an Australian company. I'll start off with why do we exist, and it's actually an interesting story, and it's a unique story for an IT company. We started in 2002, so we're actually quite an old company, older than Facebook as far as technology is concerned. And we're not an IT company that came knocking on the doors of the terminal and said, hey, we have solutions for you. We actually were developed by the stevedorian companies in Australia, and the port community. They got together and they came together and said, listen, we have problems. There's a lot of congestion out on the roads, and the exporters and importers are bearing a lot of the costs. So they came together, the stevedorian companies in Australia, and they developed One Stop Connections. So One Stop is actually developed by the port community for the port community. In an ideal world, which we all wish we lived in, everything runs like clockwork. Trains, trucks come constantly through each hour, very smooth, always on time, vessels arrive on time, the right amount of equipment are out in the yard, being utilised correctly, and everything's working smoothly. However, we all unfortunately live in the real world, where there's a lot of congestion outside the ports, and exporters, importers, freight forwarders are bearing costs, and containers are not arriving to the terminal on time to reach the boats and so forth. So One Stop Connections started to alleviate the problems that were created in Australia and make life a little easier and a little more simple for not just the terminal, but the port community in general. And Peru has wonderful coffee. Chile has amazing wine. So for these containers of coffee or wine to be exported, this is the chaos that happens behind the scenes, as all of you are aware. There's a lot of players in the maritime industry, and it's very problematic as far as the communication structure for everyone to understand and be on the same page as far as getting those boxes or those containers of coffee or wine out to the exports. So, One Stop. Our goal is, as I said, to make life simpler, to be that platform, to make that connectivity, that visibility and that transparency for everyone involved in the entire supply chain. One Stop actually provides everything you see in front of you. We connect all those dots throughout Australia in the maritime industry, and everything's automated, it's paperless, it saves time, it's efficient, and everyone's on the same page. As I said, established in 2002, and our purpose is to make life easier. And in Australia, we have made life easier in the maritime industry. And we do this by removing wastage, increasing visibility, coordination, and optimization. We like to think of ourselves as productivity hunters, in the sense where by combining management, planning, and optimization, you basically have the best decision in front of you to make. All the information is in front of you, we're connecting the dots, and then you have the easiest and most simple way to make the decisions in the form of trade. Our services do reach the wider sea freight supply chain. Our customers include ports and terminals, freight forwarders, shipping lines, importers, exporters, you name it. I'll show you on the next slide. This is a snapshot, let me get out of the way, of clients, our customers who are using our modules, our products for One Stop, I would like you to pay attention to the bottom statistic of over 170 million messages are processed per year through our system. I'll give you an example of that. The Port of Rotterdam achieved 12 million TEUs in 2016. They processed 80 million messages through their system. The entire maritime community in Australia achieved 6 million TEUs, half of the Port of Rotterdam. Yet we processed over 170 million messages each year. So that just gives you an understanding of the length that our company goes to in order to create that connectivity between all the parties involved and making sure everyone's fully informed of what they need to know. This is a snapshot of our international presence. Our terminals in Australia, all the terminals in Australia currently have one or many of our products. Also two terminals in New Zealand, Napier Port and the Port of Auckland. Also ICTSI in Manila, which has 2.2 million TEUs. That's the largest terminal that is using one of our systems. ATI, also in Manila. And just recently LCIT, which is ICTSI owned in Melbourne, and it is a fully automated terminal. So our systems link and provide connectivity no matter what terminal, how you operate, whether it be fully automated, whether it be using straddles or RTGs, you name it, our systems can provide the connectivity needed. This is a snapshot of our products. So, we basically call them our 5 pillars. And this creates the actual port community system in Australia. What we would say is the flagship product is a vehicle booking system under the Port Logistics and Operations. We currently have 17 container facilities across Southeast Asia, Australia and New Zealand, and it is cloud-based. We have a partnership with Amazon Cloud, so it's in the cloud and it connects with your TOS, with your terminal operating systems. It basically messages back and forth with your terminal operating system and provides value additions to your TOS so that, to put it simply, a terminal or a port knows exactly what time the ship's coming in, how many containers are coming on and off, and so forth. The problem is there's a lack of visibility on the land side. So the vehicle booking system basically is the TOS for the land side, and it creates visibility, connectivity, and also automation, so you can see exactly what's going on the land side and the quay side, so it's coming from the gate all the way through to the ship and vice versa. All these products connect, as I mentioned, the platform is the vehicle booking system. All these other products connect with the vehicle booking system to create a PCS. The exciting thing, in my opinion, is it's not a PCS out of the box. We can tailor make it to your needs because every port and every terminal runs something slightly differently. So if you wanted to add all the modules, we can do so. If you don't specifically need all the modules, we can take them away and so forth. So we can build a PCS specifically tailor-made to your needs. I might actually show you a quick video right now, if that's possible, on the vehicle booking system and how it all began in Australia. It's just 3 minutes and then don't get bored of me speaking. And I promise you all, my Spanish has improved from last year. However, it's such a beautiful language. I don't want to butcher it and make it worse than how wonderful it is. But I promise next year, I'll speak in Spanish.